Good evening. Bye. Let's have a quick look. Oh, who we got? Dennis is here. The not so blender guru. Oh yes, you're back. Welcome. Nub nub Derry. Kenneth. Patrick's down. Oh yeah, Patrick. 4K Productions. Nice. Nice. We've got the usual troublemakers here tonight. I have a feeling that I've done something wrong. Nope, all is good. And let's get into this. So I kind of want to just show you really quickly what. No, that's the wrong scene. Let's go into 89 City Streets is what I've been working on. Dennis, hi. Just eating some jelly. How good is jelly? Jelly, not jam, but proper jelly. So kind of just starting to semi-build some like apartment buildings, townhouses, I don't know what you want to call it, to try and develop a bit of a city street scene for maybe in the future. You can kind of see how I'm like breaking down the assets and all these little bits and bobs all around the place. Nothing too flash. Beaver, welcome. Spooky, welcome. And then this is that concrete texture that I've been using on all my other buildings. It's coming along okay. It's not too bad. I think once maybe some furniture in and we've added in some extra lights, it's going to look a lot better. But just from mucking around at the moment, it's coming along quite nicely. So, emerges here. My goodness. Aye. But you can kind of see these are the assets that we've been working on. But now it's just starting to fill it up, put it together. I don't know about the modular pack. It's really frustrating because it's going to be very specific. Where if I kind of just whip everything together into one object, wham bam thinking bam. Was just watching about the back room pools. Sucker. Not so blender guru, welcome. But yeah, kind of like this bit here would be almost like an luminous image. I'm kind of going for a bit of a cyber-esque cyberpunk style feel. And then down here is kind of like shops. This would be like a takeaway thing. And then obviously once we start greebling it up, it'll look nice. But get out. ChatGPT, baby. I kind of like this. I like the idea. Obviously there's engines going both ways. I semi-feeling it. I need like a gigantic get-stuffed ship, if you know what I mean. And so this is kind of like this is something that I've come across. Something that I've worked out using GPT. I do want something like the size of a Star Destroyer. Something, you know. Oh, jeez. No, I have not. Let me add it to. I got to put add to my task. Let me just put it in. Put in my tasks because I'm trying to use my task planner a little bit better, and I still haven't done any of that. That's fine. Tennis PDF. Save. Done. There could always be like hanger shields. Yes, true. Yeah. I hear. Oh, we do make spaceships up. So probably tonight is primarily going to be blocking, and then we might do some finessing and blah blah blah, and just kind of go like that. We'll go from, the blocking to maybe some of the cutouts where the details are going to be sitting, and then from there probably more bits and pieces as we go paneling, and the paneling goes smaller and till hopefully we come up with something half, 3/4, maybe decent. Okay, so now scale is going to be one blender unit is 10 blender units. That doesn't make any sense. 10 to 1 for now, and then we'll kind of increase it down the line. So scale, whoops, actually we'll go GZ10, GZ1, scale, let's just go scale it in, And then I think I went down a little bit too. You're fine. We're just going to kind of just fudge this a little bit. Let's make a Roblox character. Why, Marco? Why are you doing that? Well, let me tell you. And there we go. Alright, there's our character. Character. The scale is probably... Yep. So now from here, I'm going to scale 0.1. Alright. Control S, save. So that's going to be our character. I'm going to have to go in about 45 minutes. Nice. Look at a shadow runs. Oh, nice. This is going to be the scale that we're going to go at. And the reason why I've compacted it down, just to make life a little bit easier. But let's go ahead and maybe just do a very quick block out. So, what are we thinking? Do we like how that double chamfer is? I am feeling it. So start off, let's go into there. Let's move into modifiers. There we go. And then I'm going to turn on clipping for now. And let's do an extrude. And this is going to be kind of like the basis of the ship, the core element. From here, let's go Shift D. Let's scale that up. G to the Y. I'm going to go like this. Control L. E to extrude along the Y axis. And then we'll grab that. G to the Y. Your characters are correct. Just because I'm going to do like a 1/10 scale. So rather than working... Actually, I probably should... Fine, I will do it. Let's just do a proper scale. Scale 10. Okay, so yeah, I just don't know what the the ramifications are going to be later on, but I guess we can always work backwards. So that's the size of our character. Where else are we going to go like that? Probably let's go into a cylinder. Scale 10. And then we're going to plop it over here. Cool. Let's throw a mirror modifier on that one. What is your absolute favorite? Oh. Sorry. Jelly. Okay. So considering the fact I've just reinstalled add-on. Blender. That's a tricky question. Look, I think, let me just bring this up. So, I think the one that comes with Blender, which is the asset library, I like a lot. I know I should be using Grid Modeler, as per Spooky's request. There's like kit ops I should be using and hard ops I should be using. Probably one that I've started to get back into is this one here. Probably that one I've started getting used to again. And I got DreamUV working nicely in Blender as well. So if I go Dream, there's this one as well. Did I just close the freaking chat? You idiot. Let's go back in. Let's do a Control V. And then that one there as well. Machine. Yeah, Decal Machine I haven't used as much as I should. I really think I should be using that one a lot harder. But I'm going to say probably the first one there I've been using quite a bit. DreamUV. Yeah. I'm just kind of going through them, what I've got available. I don't think I've got anything else installed yet. What was queued? No, I don't have anything else. KitOps Pro, HardOps, Machine Tools. Yeah, I've got them all. I just don't use them as I should, which is really super stupid frustrating. Like, I mean, I don't even use geometry nodes, so... And I know that's something I really got to get into. The problem at the end of the day is kind of like what I'm trying to get out of it. Obviously making this animated short film, which I keep freaking talking about. Yeah, just think it, do it. Me. Node Wrangler. Yep, that's a pretty good one. Obviously I use Character Creator quite a bit, but I mean, that's a tool that's outside of Blender. And then again, I'm going to be trying to render it out in NVIDIA Omniverse. Just to, you know, try and get in bed with them a little bit, if you know what I mean. Because it's not going to hurt if anything ever happens. Oops. E to extrude, something like that. But yeah, I'm all freaking talk. So his visual programming, yeah. I love visual scripting, but it's more like until you get that understanding of it, yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. Where like Unreal Engine, I'm fine with Unreal Engine. I know my way around it. Wish Kernel's upgrade by Gen. Yeah. See if he's awake. I'll send him a message. I'll send him a message now. Curtis. I think that's you. Hey. Oops, that's massive capitals. Hey. My live stream is asking when Biogen will be updated. All right, we'll see if he comes back to me. But yeah, it all kind of depends what I'm working on. At the moment is a lot of trying to make a lot of shorts at the moment in terms of tutorials. But I've kind of got all my core assets that I'm using to build up like scenes and so on and so forth. I'm actually starting to a little bit dig it. I think once we do a little bit more expanding, I reckon this will look a lot better. I don't even know what I'm saying. Health, absolutely. How good is jelly? Proper jelly. Okay, kind of like this. I don't know. There was another good one that I saw. But the problem is it's too triangle-y. Okay, I've got what's his face? Mark. I can't think of his name. I've got that spaceship generator. All right, what else? I'm going to move that off to the side. Let's do something a little bit different. Okay. Whoops. So this is all just the blocking phase to find something that we can enjoy. Scale on the X, E to extrude on the Y. Let's go something like this. I kind of like the idea of this like central gap that's missing. But then are we making the Millennium Falcon? I don't know. Okay. Yes, so I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm just trying to get a shape. Okay, what if we did this, and then we did this, and then we go scale on the x-axis, we bring it in. This block here looks absolutely terrible. Control L, scale on the X. Let's go Shift D on the Z, and And let's go into individual origins and we'll scale that. Sorry, I know I need to be looking at chat. I'm just trying to get something to start off with. Oops. No, that's not too bad. E to the X. When's it going to be Blender Hot? Oh, gosh. Like an Age of Wing Command. Oh, I remember that game. That's a good game. You said you used... Yes. That one there. I'm not... You know what? Let's do this. Okay, you. Get out of the way. I'm going to... Let's do into snipping. There we go. Copy. Let's go into chat GPT. All right, Control V. Does that work? Yes. Can you please make this shape look like a sci-fi capital ship with a sleek design, gray and blue panels with super amount of details. Whoop. Stable Diffusion, yeah. I mean, I've got ChatGPT, so I'm like, might as well use it. Paying for the thing. Wow. Feeling a bit parched, bull. Oh, go on, bull. Let's see what it does. See if it does anything. See if it's going to fail. If this works, it's going to be pretty cool. Sci-fi capital ship. Maybe I should have done capital spaceship. With a super amount of details. Okay. It's not bad. That's actually not bad. Stolen. All right, let's save that puppy. Save. Let's go into that. Where are we? We're 94, I think. Yep. Click on that, and then we're going to go _2. Can you please zoom out a little? Nice. I return. Num num. I use automatic 111 web UI for SD. Stable Diffusion, yeah. Yeah, I used to have it running on the PC. But yeah, just kind of never got... I semi-used it here and there, but yeah. Oh, come on, scale. I do like that idea. I don't know about these. I think that kind of works well. So it's almost bringing in Control L, Shift D, scale on the X, scale on the Z. Let's bring that up. Bring it like this. Yep. And then I'm going to do that. Let's just edge loop everything. Come to the top. And then we're going to start cleaning this up. Let's go delete faces. Add in that mirror modifier. Whoop. And then we press H. Do that. V to rip. Let's select all that. Control L, delete vertices. Add the modifier. Generate mirror modifier. Alt H. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. Shift window keys S. Okay. That, yeah, I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Mike! So the role... So this is meant to be kind of like a bit of a battleship, this one. Yes. That's the kind of idea is going to be, yeah, maybe the core battleship, and this is where all the ships are getting launched. Because part of the film short series is what I was discussing with my writer, is that it's the scenes, the web series starts kind of like in the middle of the battle, and this is where just kind of like all the crud is happening. Get us hold his here. Look at you. There you go. You call his name and he enters. Sorry, dude. It's like 10:15. It's too late. Stop being so loud. No worries, Marco. Jeez. Thanks for Curtis coming by, buddy. I hope you do get better soon. That's a really good video that you put out. I was wondering what you were doing with the microscope, and I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to see what happens with that. And yes, I did watch your video. So I have been paying attention. I got the message. Oh my goodness, I'm losing the plot. What little plot I had. Okay, so this is kind of cool. I like this little inset that we've pulled out in here. So maybe kind of like the way the Star Destroyer goes. We're gonna, yeah. Let's go like that, and then we'll scale that. What would be the best way to do that? I'm gonna go delete faces. Let's go like this. Go like this. E to extrude. Alt. Scale on the Z. Scale on the X, and then we'll grab that and that. And now we've kind of got this kind of like cut out in there, which could be really nice in there. Yeah, absolutely. Ugh, conjunctivitis. Chicken. Sorry, I'm laughing at you, Mark. That's brilliant. My pet. Oh, it's a flagship of the big boy. Ship continue. Logistics spoiler. It's going to be kind of like a big. The idea is behind this is the big battleship. We're kind of like going through that blocking period. Let's just kind of see what we can whip out, and we'll go from there. Obviously, most of this probably will change. I do like that. And I think here, this is where we can probably have some big get stuffed pipes coming in. Probably not going to need air intakes on these. I think what we will have is maybe our chap kind of like standing here. That could be the bridge. And that's kind of like the scale we're going for. So maybe it's not so big. Maybe it's not so big. But still it seems like a pretty decent size. And I mean, if we go kind of like file link, let's go find one of the other spaceships that we've built recently. And I'm pretty sure these ones are all on, what's that thing called? Patreon. If we go short range, I don't know. I think it's this one. Okay, let's just whip it in, see what happens. Yes, perfect. Which one's this? Oh yeah, sweet. So kind of like if we had, you know, like a launch bay, what, here-ish? Not a lot of room. So let's kind of be semi-clever about this. So I think we don't have enough space. I am glad that Marco was smart about this right now and we checked the scaling. So, what does that mean? Do we then go here, scale on the Z, G to the Z and bring it down? By the way, it is the renamed the fourth one, or is it just another one? My my naming convention's wrong. I think it might be the fourth one because I don't have a one. I think number one is the free kitbashing set, but then number two is the free kitbashing set with the other stuff. So if we kind of go into here, what's all this stuff? No. Oh no, I stuffed up my asset browser. Dang it. All right, I got to clean that up. Yeah, so I got 4 kitbashing sets, 1 sci-fi, and then 1 console one as well. Forgot I did that. Size of a cruiser, yeah. Amazing grass, how sweet sound. Whoop, fat fingers. So I think that's like if we, just out of curiosity, if I were to do this and then like that, ooh, that is not a good spot to have it. So, oh geez, right. Do we just select everything and then we just scale it up by 1.5? Control A, apply the scale. Do we just do that? And then that'll give us a lot more room in here. Maybe the hangar bays are actually here-ish. So if we do this, and then we do I to do an inset, E to extrude on the scale Y 0, GY. And then we've got 2 gigantic hangar bays like hanging outside. Where's that ship gone? There it is. You know what? I disagree. I reckon I like the size. It was better before. Undo. Please go back. Yes. I do like the idea of having it here. So maybe what we can do is bring this edge here. We bring it back about there. And now we've got this whole big space in here. Well, guys. Yeah, that's weird, Curtis. I can't imagine what you're going through. Kind of close. Fine. Hang on. Downloaded one of your free ships and kind of close. Modeling to side by side. But I would never have thought about the thing you did to make it. Any idea how I think better? I don't think better. That's a toughie. That is a toughie. I mean, a good Google search helps sometimes. But now that we've got like Midjourney and all that kind of stuff, it's kind of just like putting some commands and, you know, see what you can whip out. That's probably the best bet in kind of getting inspiration. Because, I mean, you know, if we look at that, that's the inspiration for this. Looks nothing like it. But it's that kickstart to kind of get you moving. I do have one friend, though, and this is highly recommended. He tears my work to shreds every time. But I know he does it with the best intentions. And every time he's torn me to shreds, he's like, but I have no idea how to fix it. But it's kind of good to have that external view, I guess, because obviously, because when I'm working, I get attached to all these models. And then I don't see those flaws. And I mean, you see that in like a lot of work, blah, blah, blah. I know that even my professional work, when I'm making something, and then I come back to it like 2 weeks later, I'm like, ooh, brother, ooh. I love that gif. Hangar base facing backwards. Why would a ship have this? If you're going into combat like that, you would probably have all your armor on the front, but then you would have shields on the front. I don't know. See? Because obviously if it takes damage front on, you can still get out. That was Marco's thinking. Those that. The Idris do that. Too big. Down the middle, you reckon? Down the middle. Each, so a little bay, so people can hop in and out. Yeah. Like there was a ship that we made a while back. Hang on, let me jump on the Insta. I did make a quick video somewhere. Let's go here. It's a bit of an old video because I was trying to work out how to launch some ships, and it was a bit of a like a turret situation. Where is it? Not that one. Mining. Where are you? Where is this thing? Surely it's not this far back. No, that's too far. That's too far. There is a shot where I was asking, how can I launch the spaceships? Water. That's all that stuff. That's that stuff. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da-boopy. I have no idea what it is. Hi, I'm John Holler from John Holler's Use Hollers. And if you need a holler, you come... You give me a holler. John Holland's Use Holler. Oh man, I practiced that one so hard. Where is it? Okay, these are all the tutorials now. Reels. Man, I'm losing the plot. What little plot I had. No. Sweet. Anyway. It's pooping. I don't know, I came across this. I thought it was hilarious. Anyway. Okay. Have you seen the Blender UFO Turret City? I saw that come through. I haven't had a chance to sit down. I've been entertaining the kids all afternoon. Trying to get them to do stuff before they go back to school. If each of the... One storage... Huh? Yeah. Yes. So, gosh. I mean, do we do like a Star Destroyer style as well, where, you know, we've got kind of like an opening like that, and they all just plop out of the bottom? Because, I mean, at the end of the day, space is kind of like a three-dimensional battle, if you know what I mean. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe we just, like, oops. Let's just kind of go I to do an inset, scale on the X. And then we put, fire the engine's in the way. Undo that. Ugh. Oh, hello, darling. That looks cool. Gundam style catapult, yes. Like in the X series. They do have kind of like, yeah, just catapults, so they shoot out. Doo-doo-doo. But in there they still have hangar bays. Oh, alright. And this is the scale. So this is our chap. He's standing there on the bridge. Hello. Hello, I am the captain of this vessel. Whoa. Chiseled cheeks, yes. I think that's now broken up the shape. So if we kind of look at it from above, that's a nice silhouette. And if we go from the front, there's not much of a silhouette. So maybe then, maybe. What if we go and shift D, G to the X, and we just dumped it underneath? And then we can have, yep, there we go. And then we can have kind of like maybe sideways. Let's bring that there. If we go G to the X. And then this bottom section is where the hangar bay is, maybe. I don't know. And then we could probably go even just mucking around now. Because we're still blocking stage. We're still trying to figure everything out. No, that looks ugly. Get out of here. Delete edge loops. Maybe open at the front middle. Through the front here. I don't know if there's not enough space in there. I'm thinking that this is now too wide. Go through here-ish. What does the front look like? The front, it almost needs to kind of like bow out. So if I do... let's do this. Scale X 0. GX. E to extrude. From here we push this back. And then we grab this. G to the Z. Want to go Scottish instead of our... Far out. Chamber breach where the fighters are hanging on a rail inside the ship. Yes. Semi what I'm thinking there. Because if we kind of had almost like a drop ship. So, you know, we could do like, for instance, Shift S cursor, like right click, set origin to 3D cursor, and the mirror for this is this. And then we kind of have a, let's make sure we've got clipping turned off, rotate YY, and we have it opens up down the bottom. I mean, that's a big freaking door. And then they will just... That would look sick. I think maybe just here. Does it slide? Did someone say dropship? Do we have the doors slide? Or do we have them open? The decision. Because, I mean, technically, if I go here, P, separate by selection, and then go here, right click, Shift S cursor selected, right click, set origin to 3D cursor. And then if we did, I feel that that would be like too stinking slow. And it would have to wrap around too much. Open then slide. Ooh. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I like it. So if we went, let's animate this real quick. So to animate, we go I to set a keyframe. Blender, I don't want to, whatever. Let's go rotate Y. Whoops, let's go 100 frames. And obviously these are big get stuff doors. Like that. I. And then we have it kind of go GYY, XX. So think about this would be very slow. But we'll kind of have this, and then it would open up. Yes, they could go inside. Nike, you're welcome. Director of Dark Bison. Say hello to the director of Dark Bison Studios. Hi. Dark Bison Studios. Let's do a quick Google. Bison Studios. Canberra? No, UK. I don't think I spelled that right at all. No, I did. No, I didn't. Did I? Maybe. Oh, it's an actual. Jeez. Let's click on that one there. Okay. Website. I don't know. Nice. Well, welcome to the stream. Explosive bolts. No, because it's a big ship. Night cow. I'm intrigued. I gotta look at this yet. Nothing on the webpage yet. Okay. I'm like, is it because I'm in Australia and it didn't work? I don't know. Okay. Witty, welcome. We are currently going through the blocking process of this. Given for these, if you get stuck in an enemy, is yes. But the plan is, I think from our little discussion, is we're going to have a lot of these get stuffed little ships rotate. So we're going to have maybe kind of like just a small little attack envoy through there. We're going to have them all lined up. And then once the doors open, they go. I reckon that's what we should do. I think, yeah, I like the fact that we've got the open and slide. That's cool. Bit of a logistical nightmare on the inside. But I do like the idea. Shift S World Origin. Let's go into a plane. Just to test this out. So this is our 2-meter walkway. Scale to the Y to the 20. Jeez. Scale 2 on the Y. And then we can have kind of like something like this. And then this is kind of like the walkway on the inside here. Ugh. Brother, ugh. Oh, yeah, that's better. Off the graphic mode. No, we'll be in prospective mode for a little bit. Oops, this kind of. And then we'll have, yeah, bit of a walkway, like something holding all these up. I like the idea. I reckon that works out well. Needs to go on the outside, I think. And I mean, technically what we could do is have it on a carousel as well, so that once the first lot goes, you can audio effects. Oh my goodness, Philman86 is here. Jace, if you love the game with the cars, BeamNG, that my son absolutely loves destroying cars. Check out Philman's channel. You've got some pretty good mods on there. You're crazy. Yes, it is a non-atmospheric ship. Correct. I am focusing on that. Now, I do like this. I do like the idea. I was going to have the door go in, but I think it's going to go out. And I think that is fine. Because what we can do is kind of like some giant rails that it kind of catches it and pulls it along. So we're going to keep that idea. The overall shape I am liking. I like this piece here. Let's go Control LP, separate by selection. I should have duplicated that, but you're an idiot. That's fine. Shift D, Control A. I'm going to apply that mirror modifier on there. And I kind of want to continue this theme here, G to the Z. But we might do a buoy. Yeah, buoy. Nope. No, yep. We'll do it like, actually, we'll do it like this. G to the Z, bring it down. And then we'll do an edge loop, Alt, left click, Control B. That looks terrible. Undo yourself. So maybe, rather than that, it doesn't have to be all flat. Ooh. Ooh, Marco likey. I like that idea. I am down with that piece of cheese. If it's necessary, you want some spaced armor at the front, at high speeds, yes. Correctamundo. So hence why we've got kind of like these slopey McSlope bits. Botaniq boys. So, just so you are aware, my Rocket League team name is the Botaniq boys. So, give me a thumbs up if you like the Botaniq. I do like that. I think that's a nice shape. How I've got kind of like this archway through here in between the engines. The back end, I'm not sure what we're going to do. I think we might just put in some miniature engines to kind of like fill in that space. We provide many Botaniqs. A lot of overcooked Botaniqs as well. Whoa, jeez. Let's go. Well, folks, I got a jet. Thank you, Mr. Dennis. I appreciate you. In any case, I sleep. Dies. What? Yes. Yes, I appreciate Dennis. Thank you very much for the support, buddy. You have a great day or an evening or a night. I don't know where you are. Surely it's not night because it's like 11 p.m. at night for me. Okay, I'm really liking this. I'm going to do a Control S to save. Let's just call this one underscore blocking. And then let's start adding some finesse, a little bit of extra micro details. So I'm going to get back into this one. Itchy belly. There we go. And now maybe we start individually adding in some of kind of like curds. Could be night somewhere. Well, it's night here. It's 11 p.m. So kind of like these panels, these shield panels, I think that's nice. I reckon if I were to select everything here and we do it just a B. Let's try that. That and that. No, I don't want to touch that one just yet. This one here, Control LB, separate by selection. This and this. Let's just do a Control B to do a bevel. Control B to do a bit of a bevel. Just to round things off. What the heck is that? Oh. You idiot. That's nice. What's happening here? There we go. What's this? That's that. That goes there. And I'm just going to put that back in place. Okay, I like that. Okay, a bit of folding space. No need for shields or arms. True. This here, I actually want to bring this up. We can go G to the X and bring it in, and we've got an imposter. So we'll do that. I almost feel that we could probably like put a knife's edge through here. The other thing as well that I was thinking about is don't do that. Is we go like so. I'm going to do I to do an inset. Let's go GG. Bring that in. And what I'm semi-thinking... Oops, go GG. No, it needs to be like this. E to extrude, Alt-S, bring that in. And so now we've kind of got this section through here. And what Marco's thinking, will it work? Will it blend? Is we do a few edge loops. Control B to do a bevel. I'm going to delete these pieces. Let's go. Let's do an E to extrude. No, whoops. E to extrude. Shift Z. Semi kinda maybe might work. I've just got an idea. G Shift Z. Something like that. E to extrude along the Z axis. Scale Z 0. It's got individual origins. That's the problem. Jeez, problem. Something like that. Let's go like this. GG. And it's kind of like that bit of reinforcement. Good luck, King. Hassan! Hi. Oh, 5 in the morning. Yeah, nub-nub. Dude. You are nuts. And then this where we could probably even... Actually, I quite like that. That's not bad. Through here will be kind of like we're breaking something like that. Scale through the Z. E to extrude. Alt S. GG. GG. Do we want to have those inserts, or would it be better? Let's just undo all that. Or would it be better just to kind of like had crud just like hanging off it? Because what do we got here? Yeah, it's just kind of like on top. All right, let's go with that. Shade smooth. Ew, fine. 4.1. I hate you. Ew. Okay. And so now, yeah, I like how those ridges kind of like give an extra bit to the silhouette. Silhouette. And then with these engines as well, I'm just going to go Shift D. And then we will parent it off the center bit. this is what I'm semi-thinking. We've got some smaller ones. Shift D, G to the Z, something like that. Kelly, thank you. Appreciate you for stopping by, giving me some support. What are we at? 30 likes? What are we saying? If we get up to 100, we give away the transport ship? We give away... Where's my page? Oh, feeling the pinch. Actually, let's do this. If I do this, no, where is it? Okay, hang on. I'm trying to find, where's the link? Why can I not find my link? No. Is it this one? There we go. So, if we get up to 100 likes, yeah, we'll do one of them. Give away a couple of copies of whatever. Just let me know. Yeah, that's shade smooth, Kenneth. Oh my goodness, it annoys the crud out of me. I still haven't made jump 3.6 yet. The only reason why I've jumped is obviously because I make tutorials, so it's probably good to keep up to date. But yeah, it's stay. Okay, let's just adding in that. Yeah, as I've said, we're just going to start adding in that second layer of greebly bits, just to kind of get something. Oh, I'm feeling the pinch. Let's go like that, and E to extrude. Let's make sure we throw on that mirror modifier onto that, so everything is mirrored off this piece. Shift D, GY. Then you kind of see how that's all slowly building up, and we're just going to keep going and build. It's one extra too many steps. Hang on, what? Yeah, nah, too many steps. I don't like it. I do not like it. I'm just trying to work out what to do with this. Okay, you know what? All right, let's just go to town. We're going to go into Asset Browser, Mark on 3D. And we're going to start slapping on some of these parts. These are very basic parts. They're nothing special. Why are these in so... Oh. Kitbashing. Perfect. Alright, so... I know the piece that I'm after. It's kind of like these pieces here. And so the idea is kind of like if we start slapping on some of these. I don't think that's the right piece. I reckon we're going to have to make some custom pieces to put around here. Oh, I hate when I do that. Oops, rotate Y. Then yeah, this is kind of like how we can now start just dumping things and going from there. Quickly slap up some stuff. Definitely, I think this is going to be things I'm going to have to redo. The side of the ship, I'm not too sure how I want to do it. But for now, we're just going to kitbash and then refine a little bit later. And then kind of go from there, I reckon. I reckon that's what we should do. Problem is we are working at a big scale, and so underneath, maybe I'm going about this wrong. Let's just select these. I'm just going to hide them for now. Oh, Fallout series. I haven't watched it. I haven't sat down to, see what happens. Oh, I clicked something. I don't know what happened. Okay, so from here, let's go. I'm going to separate these parts. Control LP, separate by selection. And then from here, I'm going to go right click. There we go. Yeah. Shift D to duplicate. And then this is going to become our panels. So we're going to go into a solidify modifier. We're going to go into a 0. But I will make it a bit thicker. Let's go 0.3. And then from here, what we can do is we can start going back through and where's the other piece? There it is. Let's just hide that one for now. And then I'm going to go edge loop. Oh gosh, I've done it again. Okay, let's go this. Sure, we'll do that. Control B to do a bevel. Delete faces. So now we're going to start slicing up the mesh a little bit. Let's go scale X0, Control B to do a bevel. I am going to do, because I did watch The Creator recently. So what I want to do is I want to kind of like add in some massive holes. Yeah, sorry, that's the spin tool. So spin tool works off the 3D cursor. So for instance, Shift A. Why do I still got that? Go away for a sec. If I've got this, wherever my 3D cursor is, that's where it's going to rotate from. So I'll select this edge. Or if you really want to rotate pieces, we can actually just rotate individual pieces. And then behind me, am I hiding? I don't know. We can set how many there are, like 4. And now I've rotated around 4. But yeah, spin tool, love it. So yeah, what I was saying here is we can make some big panels first and then chop out them afterwards. And then if we kind of like bring that back in, Control A, apply the scale, Control A, apply the scale. Wow. 1 meter plates? Oh, idiot. 0.3. And then that'll allow, this here is going to be where all those kind of like sensors are, so on and so forth, that we can start throwing in. And that's why I'm just trying to create some cavities. Yeah, perfect. Just trying to create some cavities that we can throw stuff in. Let's go GG. Nice. Let's maybe do this. Control B through there. Whoops, through there. Control B to do a bevel. Delete faces. I'm going to go like that. Select both of these. Scale X, Y, sorry. What is that? Active element. Oh, wow, I never knew that. Okay, scale on the Y. And then, that's beautiful. And then this is where we can put in kind of like insets and... Olé. That's coming together nice. Let's kind of continue on. I am thinking we do something like that. Put an edge loop through here, an edge loop through there. And then at this point, we can just go delete faces. I will do full edge loop in there, Control B. Let's do maybe just an edge loop like this. Delete faces. Nice, I like that. I like the cut of your jib. Itchy arm. Put a few extra edge loops in here. Scale X0, GX. we'll do something like that. We'll go edge loop here, Control B, and kind of like a really simple way of creating panels. I am focusing on creating the larger panels that go underneath, and then what we'll do is we'll probably throw on smaller panels on top as we dance. How to make the glowing sunlight in Blender, which AI generates. So the way I've been doing this, let's just quickly go Control S to save. I'm going to go into my asset browser. Let's just go real quick. Boink. Asset browser, asset browser, asset browser. Far, I'm tired. Okay, so from here, where are my materials? Materials. Where are my materials? Okay. Not that one. Not that one. Hull panel grunge. That's the one. Select all this. Materials. Copy material to selector. Just select all. U. Cubic projection. Because I don't... Nope. U. Cubic projection. Because I don't care. And then let's do a Control S to save. Let's go over in cycles. GPU 32, 128. Control S to save. From here, we'll bring that back across, probably into UV editing. We know that this is going to be way off. And I don't have an environment, so let's quickly throw in an environment. Sky. Sure, whatevs. Okay, so from here, scale 20. I hate you. Select everything. Scale 10. What the hickabotham? Really? I gotta do it individually? Scale 10. Scale 10. Control A, apply the scale. Cubic projection. That's better. Scale 10. Yeah, I know. U, cubic projection. Scale 10. Control A, apply the scale. U, scale 10. 5. Whatevs. You kind of get the point. And so when we go like this, but we want a nighttime render, UV editor, we keep that one. Let's go over into shading. So there has been a few renders on my Discord. Can you stop being stupid on how I did this? Well, actually, no. Okay, let's go into world. We are going to disconnect the world. So now it's black. Oh my God, it's UV editing on this. Now from here, I'm going to go into a sun. Let's kind of go like this, for instance. I'm going to bump up the sun to 200. Oh my goodness, it's so bright. I know, it's fine. We're going to go Shift D, scale -1, and it's going to flip it around. But from here, I'm just going to do about 5, and then maybe give it a bit of a blue color. That is still too bright. 1.5, just a little bit. Then from here, once you've got your camera going, do I have a camera? Ah, okay. Camera can't see that far. Let's go into 1000. Let's kind of pull it out a bit. Once we've gone F12 and rendered this one. Okay, never in a million I'd think of that. Yeah, solidify, modify, baby. Okay, so we've got a render. So now when we go over into compositing, we go add nodes. And I will come down into here. We'll change this into image editor. Image editor. into results, render results. Yes, I know I can use the viewer node, but I just do it this way. From here, we go into a glare. Glare goes into there. Mate, you're a little bit strong. So I'll go into a fog. And then we can come down into... exposure, 0.2. F12, let's see if this works. Just joined. Welcome, Donless. Semi kinda. It's not glowing. It's got a little bit of a glow. So you can kind of see the texture's terrible, and that's kind of what's knocking it out a little bit. But you can see how that's got that bright glow, but still here in the darkness, we still see the ship. Kind of like if you think about that, there'd be like a planet off to the side projecting onto it. Yeah. So that was kind of a little thing. If, actually, let's jump over into Mygon 3D. Where did I post my ones? Yeah, here we go. Kind of like that's the same method that I got doing this. The door's a little bit funky. That's fine. That's a small thing. And then there was also this one as well. So this one here was done in Blender. This one here was done in Omniverse. So that's good. I'm glad that one turned out because that's what I was going for. But you can kind of see how it's got that slight glow. Glow, glow. Glow, glow. Oh, I'm feeling the pinch. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. That's coming along well. This bit down here is going to be interesting, but we're not going to worry about that. I do like how... Thank you. I do like how the Star Destroyer windows look. So we're going to semi-emulate that. So let's go scale 3. And from here, I'm going to press I to do an instance. Let's put a few edge loops. GG. 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 And we'll go one last one. GG. And then what we can do here is I to do an inset, I to do another inset. Yeah, I'm down with that. No, you donkey faces. Let's maybe grab... I want to grab these ones. I don't want to grab these bottom ones. And I'm going to go G to the Y. There we go. From here, let's maybe do E to do an extrude. I do want to grab... Whoops. I do want to grab all these inside edges. So now I'm just spitballing. And then with the inner edge, GZ, we're going to throw on a solidify modifier. Let's do even thickness of 0. Make sure we've got that on. One thing I didn't think about was I should have curved the windows before I did this. So let's go back and we'll delete that. Let's undo all that because the donkey that I am. Beautiful. We're going to grab each of these edges. Whoop. Wife sneeze. Bless you. Bless you. And then we go like that. Let's do this again. Marco, you've got this. You've done stuff a lot of times. From here, we go into edge mode. B to select. Middle mouse. Middle mouse. Control B to do a bevel. Nice. That's what I'm after. Cool. Let's do that. then that, then that, then that, then that, then that. Shift D, scale on the Z, G to the Z, P, separate by selections. Then we're going to go into add modify, generate. Let's go into solidify modifier. And we're just going to increase the size. Perfect. Control A to apply that. I do have a feeling that I should maybe grab these two sides, that and that. Let's go scale on the X. And then maybe what we'll do, because I think it's just missing a little bit of extra details. Let's do an I to do an inset, just as a single individual piece. E to extrude. Nice. And then from here, we could probably even come in, Shift S, cursor selected. Nope. Let's go cylinder. Let's go like this. Rotate X. I mean, technically, we could probably even just draw this on. I don't want to. Has anyone played Lords and Manors or whatever it's called? I'm umming and ahhing about it. I mean, I do have it on the Xbox Game Pass, but I'm like, do I want to learn how to play the game? Okay, so from here, let's do shift right click. And then so all I'm doing is just adding a little bit of extra details into this place. And we could probably even shift D, rotate it 180 degrees. Something like that. Nothing too flash. But I get stuffed. But it looks interesting. It does look interesting, and that's why I'm like, maybe. From here, we can now join these meshes. Control J to join. I'm going to shift right click on there. Shift S, right click, set origin to 3D cursor. So now that we've got that in there, let's come up to the top. We're going to go into snap to face, align, face project, rotate as well. So if I go G and hold control, nothing is happening because I hate you. Back face culling. Oh, maybe because we do a shift N. G, hold control, nowhere. I've got a feeling shift N. G, hold control. There we go, you jerk. Rotate to the Y, X, 90. And then we can kind of start, building up a bit of environment, some windows and such. There we go, like 30 years. It's a good game, though. It is a good game. I have been enjoying Factorio. Oh my goodness, it is so much fun. And then, you can kind of see using this method, we can go ahead and start putting in windows and crud. This bit here is going to be interesting. I do like the general shape of this. Material-wise, though, it's terrible. But, nothing we can't fix. Remove. Copy materials to selected. But the shape itself looks nice. Oh, yeah, I've got it all full bright. Those panels are really going to stand out. Like even these bits here, I think that's looking pretty good. And then, the more we play with it, the more, we start throwing smaller panels on, because obviously we've got the giant panels. And then if we go ahead and, well, let's go like there, and then we just add in smally panels. And I won't do this across the whole ship, but it's just more to kind of like break up the giant ones. Shift D. How's that looking? Do they actually plop up? Oh, sun. Okay, let me change the sun because you're stupid bright, bruh. Where's this point line? Where's my sun? Here we go. 1, 2. Let's just get 5. Yeah. And so you can kind of see how all these little micro panels will kind of bring it up. Whoa. I am feeling the pinch. I'm going to call it a night. More tutorials. We've got plenty of shorts coming out. Actually, I've got to upload a short now. From there, I am going to try and start putting in some long form content again. I am moving down 4 days a week, so I'm in my day job. So that means I have a day dedicated to filming, which means I can hopefully be loud and not cooked like I am right now. Cooked is the wrong word. Wrecked. I'm just tired. But yeah, there we go. So that's the start. Come with me on the journey. I'll be next week. Hopefully with a little bit more energy, and we'll go from there. Have a great night, guys. Be safe. Don't eat too much cheese.